Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar, Transforming Policy Management with AI, introducing Policy Hub. I'm Revati Kumar, your host for this session. It's wonderful to see many of you joining us today. So, many are excited to learn how AI is reshaping policy governance, compliance, and enterprise decision making, isn't it? Thank you for being here. At Hexacorp, we're passionate about building intelligent solutions that simplify operations, reduce risk, and help organizations stay compliant. Today's webinar will introduce you to Policy Hub, our AI powered platform designed to centralize, automate, and elevate policy management across the enterprise. So, we're delighted to have Logeshwaran Vijay Kumar, lead developer at Hexacorp, to walk us through how Policy Hub leverages AI to streamline policy creation, automate workflows, enhance compliance tracking, and deliver audit ready insights all in one unified platform. Here's what we can expect in today's session: a quick introduction to Policy Hub and why AI driven policy management matters, a deep dive into how Policy Hub centralizes, automates, and enhances compliance workflows, real world use cases showing how organizations are transforming policy governance with AI, and never too late for the demo. As we go through the session, feel free to share your questions in the chat box. Our team will review all of the questions and get back to you after the webinar. So let's not delay. Let's get started. Please join me in welcoming Logesh. Welcome, Logesh. Thanks for being here. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much for the warm introduction, Revati, and for inviting me to speak today. Welcome, everyone. I'm Lokeshwaran Vijay Kumar, and I'm thrilled to share with you the exciting features and practical applications of Policy Hub. I can't wait to show you what we built is to deliver real value and transformative benefits for organizations like yours. Let's dive right in. Here's what we aim to accomplish today. Starting, we are going to introduce the Policy Hub as a centralized and intelligent platform. Second, we are going to explore how AI help us to generate, understand, and manage policies faster. Third, we are going to highlight the business impact relates to faster approvals, better compliance, improved user experience. And lastly, we are going to walk you through the some of the real use cases and the future enhancements that we plan for the Policy Hub application. Let's start by understanding the challenges that organizations face today. Before appreciating a solution, we must understand the problem that it solves. Most organizations still handle the policies manually, and that comes with several challenges, starting with manual drafting and updates. Policies often differ in format, tone, and accuracy. So, if a HR manually updates a leave policy, finance team or a payroll team may use outdated version which cause confusion or error like incorrect leave balances or even payroll calculations. Limited accessibility. Employees spend time searching for the right document. Here's a quick question for all of you. Have you ever searched for a policy, let's just say latest travel reimbursement, and we usually ended up opening three different files that is like past created like years ago. But with Policy Hub, you always find the latest version instantly, which eliminates the common frustration that we used to have. Complex language. Policies use legal terms, definition, phrases. An employee might struggle to understand complex policy phrases, which causes uncertainty and compliance errors. Slow approval cycles, too many emails, no audit trials, and which will increase the compliance risk, no automated checks for the outdated or non-compliant content. Now imagine having the platform that automates or solves this all of the challenges from drafting to compliance checks, and that's where the Policy Hub comes in. A modernized policy system which brings the amazing benefits to us, starting with unified platform that serves as a definitive information hub, accelerated approvals which through the automated workflow process, automated policy creation with AI which ensures uniform style and consistency. AI powered assistant will provide you the answers to policy related inquiries, improved compliance through instant verification, superior user experience which supports by an easy to navigate interface. So Policy Hub significantly reduces the time your HR team spends on policy updates, or when a policy inquire when an employee inquires about a specific policy such as remote work policy, the Policy Hub provides immediate response. Let's take a closer look what is Policy Hub actually is. Policy Hub is an intelligent, centralized platform built entirely on Microsoft Power Platform. It helps to create, manage, and understand policies with unmatched speed and accuracy. Our goal is very simple to transform a policy management into smart, agile, and compliant process for the modern enterprises. Let's take a look at the key feature of the Policy Hub application. Centralized policy management, a management where all policies with version control and instant updates in one platform. Compliance and governance. AI flags outdated content and recommend changes instantaneously and in real time. Smart approvals. Automate the approvals, including the audit trials. AI infusion starting with draft assistance, supports natural language search, and suggests edits automatically. Finally, we have a feature role based access, which keeps information confidential and at the same time access controlled. Imagine a HR searches for a leave policy and instantly receives the latest company guidelines, while a project manager might query about the expense procedure or a policy is provided with the appropriate documentation without any delays. Now, let's zoom into the AI part, which truly transforms the experience. So, this is where the Policy Hub becomes a game changer. Audience specific content. AI adjusts tone and the answers depending on the departments related, may it HR, finance, IT, etc. Compliance alignment ensures GDPR, HIPAA, or any other internal standards that your organization that are met. Organizational templates ensures 100% adherence to approved formats. And the results speak for themselves. 60% reduction in policy drafting time and 40% improvement in compliance and 100% in template adherence. Assume if a HR want to introduce or want to create a policy called hybrid work guidelines, AI drafts a consistent and compliant version in seconds based on the templates. And even if there are any regulatory updates, the AI immediately suggests the revisions. But generating a policy is one side. Understanding the policy is equally important. And that's where our AI assistants will help the users to understand the policies instantly, like instant lookups. Like you could ask questions like what's the leave policy for the contractor, or you could ask do interns qualify for medical benefits. Context aware responses, the answers vary based on the user role. The HR might get detailed compliance related information for any queries, meanwhile the employees will get a simplified instruction, so tailored specific answers and responses. And finally, we have the compliance and governance. Whenever a policy is outdated, the AI assistant flags it immediately in real time whenever a user asks for a query. So, if you're a manager going to ask a summary of a 10-page IT security policy, the AI will create a 4-line summary in instant. So we've seen the benefits of the Policy Hub. Let's see the benefits of the Power Platform that we built the Policy Hub. So let's quickly explore how this Policy Hub makes management effortless. Instant Microsoft integration. Update a policy once it is will be available in your Teams, SharePoint, any integration within the M365 ecosystem. Scalable for any size, whether you are a startup or a global enterprise, the Policy Hub grows with you. Simple setup. Launch your policy system in minutes, not even weeks, and lower cost, automated approvals, and fewer manual tasks, which would save time and resource. Finally, built-in compliance and governance will help us the outdated and non-compliant policies flagged immediately. Imagine your IT team needs to update a password palace policy. With Policy Hub, they draft, approve, and publish the update within minutes, and all the employees will see those policy immediately with zero confusion. In short, Policy Hub makes the policy management seamless, scalable, and secure, which helps your organization stay agile and compliant while saving the time and cost. Let's move into a quick walkthrough of the application. So I will show you how it is easy to generate a policy, run approvals, and interact with the AI assistant. Let me share my screen. So this is the homepage of the Policy Hub application. So the Policy Hub application basically offers four roles within the application itself, starting with the admin who will be responsible for policy management, policy category management, user management, template management, and policy creation. And coming to the next role, that would be a policy champion who will be responsible to create the policies and manage the policies. And third one would be the policy approvers who will be responsible for approving the policies which will get published. And we finally have the employees, the end user who are going to use the application. So we are going to cover with everything with the admin user itself who has every access to the application. So this is the home page that every employee's policy champion and every user would see. A featured policies which showcase the policies that we want to show it in the home screen. And below you could see it will show the recent policies. And then as an admin, I get a privilege to have a dashboard view instantly. So I can see the counts of the approved policies or rejected policies. Moving to all policies. This is where the employees or any people would go to place. So this is where all department policies merge together. So it offers the actions like you can filter, you can sort, or you can search it. My department policy is nothing but a policies that are tailored to your department specific, not a public related policies. So let's just select a policy here. So one of the key feature of a policy application, you don't need to go and read the entire policy. You can take a quick summary of the policy in a second. Like you could see, it gives you a summary of the policy before even opening the policy. That's one of the advantage. And once you open the policy, you could see a description and summary once again here in the policy, and you can see which category and what is the version of it. And if you select view policy, you could see the actual policy file itself. So it need not to be a mandatory to see the policy file here. Instead, you could see the policy detail over here differently. So moving to next, we have policy group management. And this is where we will add the policy categories over here. And next, we will have user management, where we will be providing the role-based access, be it admin, approver, or policy champion. And we have policy management, which is available to admin and a policy champion and approver. This is where we will send for an approval or under review an approval or reject an approval and publish the approval. So before creating, let's give a quick look of how the policy workflow would look like. Before that, I like to discuss a few things that is AI infusion that is available in the Policy Hub application itself, which is rules management, template management. So what is rule management? So rule management is nothing but you will be adding a rule. Let's just say I'm adding a rule name called data access control. So I give a description like what is data control, what should, it's basically an instruction, and I will set it for which department to utilize this rule. So I will be explaining why we want a rule in the first place. So in this instance, going to take an example, data access control. Next one is template management. So in template management, we are going to create a template. So in this instance, I'm going to take an example for this data classification template. So I'm going to provide a name for the template and which department this particular template belongs to. And I'm going to give a description. And this is where I will select the rules that we were created earlier or available. So I'm going to select this data access control on all available rules here. And I'm going to give a section like data categories, classification criteria, and handling. So why we need rules and template management? So that we will see when we will create a new policy. So let's create a policy here. So let us create a sample policy here. Let us give us a title called workplace data protection, and this would be related to compliance and ethic. And let's just say I'm going to select the HR department and ITs for it. And I'm going to set the expiration maybe 2026. And let's provide a description. So Policy Hub natively provides two level of approvals, but I'm going to set one level of approval for this testing purpose. And this is where the difference comes in. So by any native traditional application, we simply add the details and provide the policy file directly. But with AI integration, you don't need to upload a file or use the file. You can create a file from scratch with the help of AI. So I'm going to fill this form with the data. Like I'm going to give a purpose for this document. So I'm going to give sample data here. And I'm going to select the scope it as to all employees. And I'm going to here give the regulation would be it should follow the GDPR and it should follow HIPAA and maybe ISO. And the risk would be the high risk document. And now we can also select the rules that we discussed. So whenever I'm creating a document with the help of AI, we are giving the instruction to the AI to, see the rules and follow the rules. In this is related to data related policy. So I'm going to give data access control policy, and I'm going to select a data classification template for this policy generation. So let's generate the policy here. So it is a policy generation by AI. So usually it take a minute to process. Yeah, the policy is created. So let's take a quick look here. So our policy would be in the draft state. So as you can see, our policy is generated. So at first, let's send it for an approval. Hmm. So so once I send it for approval, you can see it will be shared instantly to the approval. So let me share that. Second. So as you can see, once I send it for the approval, it automatically gives me a notification. So I can click the hyperlink and open the application instantly and provide approvals. So as you can see, it is a workplace data protection policy and which department it belongs to. I can see the policy here and I can approve it. So let us approve for now. See, approve. Hmm. Let's close it. Let's go to our application now. So as you can see, let's go to the policy management. And now if we look for approved status, you could see our policy is updated instantly in real time. And also you will get a notification in your email and in your Teams also instantly. So once it's approved, you can directly publish your application. And once it's published, it will be readily available in the all policies. And also we could see the policy that is generated. So this is the AI generated policy. So it's not handwritten or something. It is generated by the AI generation itself. So, so this is what the Policy Hub application covers and gives the features. So as I mentioned earlier, creation and management is one part, understanding and answering queries is the equal part. So let's focus on the agent, what the Policy Hub agent helps us. So the Policy Hub agent will provide helps employees to get the answer instantly. Example, if I want to ask about insurance policy, the Policy Hub agent instantly look over the documents and give me the summary of it. So as you can see, it gives me the summary about the insurance policy. Since I'm an admin, I can also ask questions like what are the policies that are pending for approvals? As we mentioned earlier, the AI assistance not only gives a natural language answers to the employees, but also it helps us, the admins, policy champions, to get an instant answer without even going to the application. So you could see that it gives me the policies that are under review. So with AI assistance, it will help employees, policy champion, admins, and approver as well. So now, so before we close it, let's look at what's coming next. And we are excited to share a sneak peek of upcoming feature and improvements that will make the Policy Hub even more valuable. So let's explore a few key enhancement on the next few slides. So I'm excited to share another news with you guys that Policy Hub is available in Microsoft App Source, which means it has passed Microsoft rigorous validation process, which means the platform is secure, stable, and offers a strong performance. And it also adheres to the Microsoft standards for quality and compliance. The Policy Hub is available for use or implementation within your organization right away. Let's see how Policy Hub Life makes easier in different departments with real examples. So if it's a HR department, you don't need to draft the new policy. Just ask and the AI assistant will create the draft instantaneously, which you've seen in the demo. And the employees can check their benefits with a single question with the help of the AI agent. In finance and compliance, it would align with your GDPR policies and it will check the compliance in real time and flag instantly. When it comes to IT and security, updating the cybersecurity rules or data protection standards, the system walk you through the ISO requirements and makes policy updates visible to everyone right away. Whether it's a procurement or a vendor management, or you do need to onboard a new vendor, The Policy Hub ensures all right policies are applied, which keeps everything consistent and compliant. Let's specify industry specific regulation, whether it's a healthcare, you need a latest HIPAA policy, AI finds it, summarize it for your team. Be it a manufacturing team industry looking for a safety procedure, get the exact guidelines will be delivered in seconds. So this is some of the real use cases that we could discuss. And moving to the next thing, the enhancement and the visions that we plan for the Policy Hub. We are building toward a powerful future with multi-language support, AI-powered accurate translation, advanced analytical, which understands the policy effectiveness and help us to find the usage trends between the users. Predictive compliance increases the identification of risk before even occurs. And let's to wrap up, let's see the summaries and takeaways that we had in this session today. So the Policy Hub delivers AI driven drafting, real time compliance, instant understanding via AI assistant, centralized intuitive power platform experience. As for the business impact, 60% of faster drafting, 40% better compliance, improved user satisfaction. And the features vision that we have to add multi-language support, advanced analytical to know the usage trends and things between the employees, and the predictive compliance to identify the risk before even it happens. And finally, let's emphasize one key point. The Policy Hub will serve as a centralized policy management for all departments across your organization. It is designed to be industry agnostic, making it perfect solution for a sectors like healthcare, IT departments, or beyond anything. With Policy Hub, managing policies becomes smarter, more inclusive, and globally accessible. Thank you for joining this webinar, and I hope this session would give you a clear vision of how Policy Hub can transform policy management in your organization. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Logesh. That was a wonderful walkthrough. A big thank you to all our attendees for your time and participation today. If you'd like to learn more about Hexacorp and our Policy Hub solution, feel free to email us at info@hexacorp.com or visit www.hexacorp.com. We look forward to seeing you at our next webinar. Stay tuned and have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.